In this course, most of our attention will focus on the other side of the dance, the way in which electric and magnetic fields are created by charged particles. This is described by a set of 4 equations known collectively as Maxwell equation. So they are this is diff E equals rho divided by epsilon 0, diff B equals 0, call A plus dou B dou T equals 0, and call B minus mu no epsilon O dou E dou T equals mu no J. The equations involve 2 constants. The first is the electric constant, known also in a slightly old-fashioned terminology as permittivity, of free space, which is equal 8.85 times 10 to the power of minus 12 It can be thought of as a characterizing the strength of the electric interaction. The other is magnetic constant of, or sometimes call it permeability of free space, which is mu no equals 10 to the power of minus 7 The presence of 4p in this formula isn't telling us anything deep about nature, but simply reflects a rather outdated way in which this constant was first defined. We will explain this in more detail in a later section. Nonetheless, this can be thought of as characterizing the strength of magnetic interaction in units of coulombs. The Maxwell equation, these 4, will occupy us for the rest of the course. Rather than trying to understand all the equations at once, we will proceed bit by bit, looking at situations where only some of the equations are important. By the end of the lectures, we will understand the physics captured by each of these equations and how they fit together. However, equally importantly, we will also explore the mathematical structure of the Maxwell equation. At first glance, they look just like 4 random equations from vector calculus. Yet, this couldn't be further from the truth. The Maxwell equations are special and, when viewed in the right way, are the essentially unique equation that can describe the force of electromagnetism. The full story of why these are the unique equation involves both quantum mechanics and relativity and will only be taught in later course. But we will start the journey here. The goal is that by the end of this lecture, you will be convinced of the importance of the Maxwell equation on both experimental and aesthetic ground.